Hey everyone, and welcome to the Vegan Man Food Channel. This is Cooking with Manny, and of course my name is Manny. Thank you so much for cooking with me today. So the recipe that we're going to be making is a BLT pasta. Oh, dare I say, a vegan BLT pasta. So you might be thinking, well, B stands for bacon, so where's the bacon here? Well, we're going to be making tempeh bacon. And this will be our bacon that goes into our pasta. So this is a very good summer pasta salad. It's very good and it's very affordable. You can make this for dinner or lunch. You can make it as a side dish, or you can take it with you to the park and have a picnic. It's very good, very tasty, full of flavor. So before we start cooking, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the ingredients. First, we're going to be using tempeh. So this is a vegan BLT, so instead of bacon, we'll be using tempeh. So technically it's a TLT salad, TLT pasta salad. Now, if you don't know what tempeh is and you've never used it before, here's just a brief description of it. It's similar to tofu, but instead of, tofu uses a soybean that's fermented. Tempeh uses a grain or multiple grains. They can use rice or millet, and it's fermented down into a nice firm block. Now, it's much more firm than tofu. That's why it's very good to use it as a bacon, a vegan bacon, or a vegan sausage. So we're going to be using tempeh. But tempeh is very bland, much like tofu, so it needs to be flavored. So let's take a look at how we're going to flavor our tempeh. To make it bacon, we need some sort of oil, so we're going to use olive oil. If you think about when you make bacon in a pan, I know it may have been a while since you've made bacon, but bacon usually produces some sort of oil. So we need some kind of fattiness to go with our tempeh bacon, hence we're going to use olive oil. Now, what about the tempeh flavor, the bacon flavor? We need some sort of sodium. We're going to start first with a soy sauce, or we're going to use aminos to give it some of that salty flavor. Also, we're going to use just regular salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and that's going to help add some of the sodium, that salty flavor to the bacon, and some depth of flavor. Now we're also going to use a chili powder and paprika, and of course I'm going to use a smoked paprika to add that smoky dimension to the tempeh. The paprika and the chili powder will also give it a bit of a red coloring, and then also it will give, since they're pepper based, they'll give it a little bit of a bite. Now to add to the smokiness, we're going to use a liquid smoke to help with that smoky flavor. So now that summarizes how we're going to make our tempeh bacon. What about the rest of the pasta salad? Well, of course we have pasta right here as our base. For this we're going to be using a quinoa pasta. And then some of the other ingredients that will go into this, we have red onion, we have here cherry tomatoes, and arugula, as well as avocado. These also will go into the salad. Now, a pasta salad needs some sort of dressing to give it creaminess. So we're going to make a vegan mayo-based dressing to go with this pasta. So here's our vegan mayo. So now that we see an overview of our ingredients, let's go ahead and get into cooking our BLT pasta salad, or really TLT pasta salad. The first thing we need to do is cut our tempeh. Notice I cut it nice and thin, and go ahead and throw it in the pan. Let it saute and crisp up. Notice there's no oil. I'm letting it brown on both sides. Now, while it's browning, you can actually make the sauce, and so let's go ahead and start that. We start with olive oil, aminos, and then our spices and salt, some liquid smoke, and agave. Now, once the tempeh has begun to brown, I like to add some olive oil to get it to crisp up nice. Now we're going to go ahead and add the flavor. Let it cook that flavor in and make it nice and crispy. The next step is we're going to go ahead and make our pasta. I like to add a little bit of salt, make sure that the water is a little salty, and I'm going to add my pasta. Cook the pasta according to the instructions on the package. Now I'm going to jump in here and cut some tomatoes. I'm using cherry tomatoes, and my assistant here is making the pasta salad sauce. He's starting with vegan mayo, olive oil, a little bit of apple cider vinegar, now some oregano, garlic powder, black pepper, salt, and get that stirred up. We want that to be nice and smooth so it mixes in with the pasta salad well. So we'll start with the pasta as a base. I'll have my assistant throw in some of those tomatoes, get some nice red onion in there, and some parsley, and we'll add in some arugula here and mix it up. Of course, I like to add avocado, and lastly we're going to throw in our tempeh bacon. Mix in our sauce, and now our pasta salad is ready. So there you have it, folks. There's our BLT pasta salad. And as you can see, there's none left. I already ate it all. Sorry, I forgot to film it when I had it done and ready here. But as you can see, this was a very easy recipe, very good, very tasty. And is it perfect as a side? It's perfect as a main dish. It's perfect for a picnic we're taking to the beach. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. And I invite you to join me again on my channel for more vegan recipes. Once again, my name is Manny, and this is the Vegan Man Food Channel.